Hey guys.
Alright, folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from this patrona right here. She always, well, not always, but 99% of the time, she 100% requests Halloween videos
Okay.
or songs. This one is Occasion Avenue. Not to be confused with Electric Avenue. Maybe same city, but different streets. You know which one I'm talking about, Electric Avenue? Please don't do Electric Avenue.
Oh, okay.
They want to take it higher. Obviously, the guy doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, I know.
But I cannot make a Jamaican accent for the life of me. So, anyways, I don't want to cultural appropriate somebody. So anyhow, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
Let's see. Gee.
This is what they used to call back in the days the radio.
No. Come on. What a
All you sight, you have seen where you are already been. Then again, you go through Occasion Avenue.
Love the bass.
Sister, the day you sell your skin. Sister, that day your soul gives in. No matter what they do. You got to go straight through Occasion Avenue. Rather than not look left or right. Rather don't stop or you must fight. You may not Precious is your taking for a little bit of faking, for a tiny slight deception, for some insincere affection.
Sentenced to 16 years for marriage imposture and order of murder to his current wife, whose life assurance is worth £1 million.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, man.
What? That piece was brought to you by As I Lay Dying.
Much will be your power by the essence of a flower, by seducement and cold ranger, by abusing Mother Nature.
Oh my god.
Murder close to Old Berlin's Checkpoint Charlie. Police assumes just one more execution by competing drug cartels.
They had drug cartels in Berlin.
I was about to say, right?
Great will be your status when you know how to lick anus, when you lie and swindle ruthless,
Oh.
and you biggest heroes.
Oh god.
Committed suicide.
Rim Chops was not on my bingo card.
He leaves no dependent. So stay tuned for the latest news of where do all the millions go.
This is one interesting song. Now you get like Civil War, like Little Drummer Boy.
Will there be tomorrow? Will there be the stars? Will there be a future? Time beats in our hearts. Will there still be laughter? Will there be relief? Will there be religion? Will there be belief?
This is incredible poetry.
Your people from your former lives, will you know them this time? Will you win the prize? I pray for all us people trying to solve the riddle. I don't know where we're going. I don't know if we're being true. Occasion Avenue.
Asian Avenue.
Oh mother.
Dream of my
No.
last life. Killed you with my knife.
Not expecting dancing to make an appearance here. Was that whole part really needed?
Avenue.
Oh. Is it over?
Please tell me it's over.
Yeah, it's over. You know, those lyrics, that poetry reminded me of that old famous poem, you know? Roses are red, and if you need to relax your feet, use my face as a seat. That's what that reminded me of. You know that poem, right? Like, it's a well-known poem. Fuck. Seriously. This is a weird one, man. This is a weird one, I must say. This
It's my least favorite Helloween song ever.
This Occasion Avenue is like on the intersection of Prague and what the fuck just happened street.
There was definitely a car crash on Occasion Avenue.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. It's a very eclectic avenue, I must say.
I gotta say,
I prefer Electric. Electric Avenue is better.
I gotta say, Occasion Avenue is such a shit name for a song. It's also such a shit lyric in the song. It makes no sense. What the fuck is Occasion Avenue? Like...
Is the avenue when you have the occasion to do something. Is the road that you take when the occasion is presented to you. That's Occasion Avenue.
Still, it's okay. If you're gonna explain that, maybe it's a cool like name of the song, but not.
It's a cool name to the song. I mean, I don't mind it as the name of a song, but
it's not,
this song is all over the place. Like, you know what I mean?
This is definitely like everyone in the band.
This is probably their proggiest. I mean, at least the proggiest song I've ever heard.
These
from
guys definitely took a shit ton of like LSD or some shit before recording this song.
They had ayahuasca or
they
or
were
whatever.
Smoking peyote.
You know that ayahuasca thing that those guys from South America they.
No. These guys were with the natives smoking fucking peyote and like
banana peels.
I was saying peyote and like I don't know, doing psychedelics with the natives.
Yeah, that ayahuasca, that shit that they.
Yeah, dude. Ayahuasca.
That Grant guy, that white British guy who thinks that there was a civilization before all civilizations.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
He's got a special on Discovery Channel. I mean, on Netflix that I watched.
He did ayahuasca.
No, but they believe the natives. The reason why they did it was so that they could, communicate with other worlds and other dimensions. In other dimensions.
So they can get high as shit.
That's the only way they could put up during the Spanish invasions.
You know what's crazy is like, what were they seeing? Like, what was a native trip? Because like when you trip now, like if you take something
like the totems, they would see like eagles and shit.
Okay.
And they would do the paintings on the caves.
When you trip now off stuff, maybe you'll see something futuristic or whatever, something like from your time. Like, would they see futuristic shit?
Yeah.
Hey, Redbeard, what did you see? I saw something like a flat black screen, and there were people playing lacrosse on it. Like,
no, he would be like, I saw a beaver fuck a muskrat.
Yeah, like no, but I'm more of like they saw like future stuff, but like they don't know what the fuck it is.
No, they would just see shit. I don't know what they would see. What do I know? They're just. You know what they didn't see? The Spanish showing up and killing them all. That's what they didn't see.
That's true.
That's what they didn't see. They didn't see that one coming. You know what I mean? Like that Mayan calendar didn't have a date on arrival of the Spaniards. Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like where was that date on their calendar?
Dude, I saw a post and it was like 3 types of invasions. Or three types of colonialists. Portuguese, which was just a Portuguese dude making out with a native. And then there was...
That's actually not accurate, but okay.
And then there was the Spanish just destroying, and then there was the British also just destroying.
But the Portuguese were not, come on, I'm Portuguese. Let's be honest here. We were not the nicest people.
No.
We were not the nicest people.
You know what's funny is...
But we didn't go into a continent and completely killed everybody. We enslaved them.
But you know what's funny is a lot of people don't know about that shit. So like when Portugal is brought up in history, a lot of people don't really think like, oh, you know, whatever.
No, we get a pass.
We get a pass.
We get a pass.
But I think we
get a lot of bad shit, but we get a pass.
I think we're one of the worst.
Like
It doesn't get worse.
No, I think the Spaniards are worse. Like what they did in South America.
But
That's
I
worse.
think when it comes to the North American mind, starting the North American slave trade, I think that definitely starts.
That was a need, and they just filled the gap. I'm just saying. I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying you got to put things in perspective. That the time frame is important. We have to keep things in perspective. But
somehow there was.
But what I'm saying is like they get a complete pass. Like,
I was always very confused about that. I was always very like.
That's what I'm saying. They were not the nicest of people.
I know, and in America, they're not the ones being blamed for it.
Once again, they were just supply and demand. Like, they were the middlemen.
So they blame the demanders. They're not going to blame the suppliers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like the same way most cases
I'll blame both, but...
the same way in the States that more often than not, the people doing the drugs are the ones that end up in jail, not necessarily the ones, you know, smuggling the drugs here.
True.
So, you know what I mean? Like, some things never change, you know? But whatever.
It goes back to the old, is it the gun or is it the person?
Yeah. You know, guns don't kill people. People kill people. Yeah. So, with guns.
With guns. With guns.
It takes two to tango. Just to bring some lightheartedness into this very dark discussion, I just want to say that Portugal was the first country to abolish slavery. Just want to.
Oh wow! They abolished the thing
They started.
Yeah. Well, they didn't really start it.
They didn't start it. They just took it to another level.
They were part of it, and yet they stopped it.
Because they realized it was not a good thing. You know, so it's like, hey, come on, you gotta give them credit. Fuck.
That's like drunk driving.
You have to realize that the ones that ended are not the ones that started. They're all the same people, but it was not necessarily in the same time frame.
It doesn't cancel out the bad, though. That's like being a drunk driver and hitting an SUV with a family of 5, and them all being in the hospital, but you pay their hospital bills.
No, it's not the same thing.
Because
the people who started it are not the ones that finish it. It's like this happened over a multitude of years. True. So it would be like you saying, like, you know, my dad was a drunk driver and he killed a family of 5, and therefore I don't drink any alcohol. So you're trying to atone for his actions. It's not the same people.
Oh no, okay. It's more of like
I can't believe from Occasion Avenue we're talking about like fucking slavery.
I can finish this off. It's more if we're both alive at the same time, right? And I drink and you drink, and we're both drinkers, but you drink and drive and you do something terrible, and then that's why I quit drinking, is because of that.
Or you find out a story of one of your ancestors who did some crazy shit, and you decide to atone for their sins by not following that same behavior.
I'm saying that's it, because also they were technically drinking, and then they also stopped because, you know. So that's what I'm saying.
But it's still but was not the same group of people. That's what I'm saying. It's the same country, but it was not the same
a different
people.
generation of people.
Yeah. Multiple generations
after, like, slowly they were, like, in their brains, it was kind of getting through their thick heads, like,
this is not a good idea.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't want to be... I wouldn't want to be...
PR.
I wouldn't want to be in his position right now.
Yeah. Anyhow.
What was that Jesus saying? Do unto others...
Turn the water into wine?
No.
Oh.
That would have been crazy at a party.
Fuck that guy.
Jesus. That's why every time you see like a frat party, you always see someone dressed up as Jesus. Or people in like the togas.
That is true. I don't think you wore that shit either.
What, the toga or the... I don't know, you definitely didn't wear togas, but what? You didn't think you wore like the white...
Sandals? He definitely wore sandals.
Yeah.
He definitely wore sandals.
But you don't think you wore like the white sheet with like the red sash?
No.
Really?
No, I don't see him.
It's hot in the desert.
Exactly.
Or in the Middle East, where he was from.
Yeah, I don't see him wearing that. You know, maybe he would wear a galabea.
I don't know, man. Maybe. I think, because we all know Jesus was Middle Eastern. He
was definitely not white.
Yeah, but where he's from is technically the Middle East now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I feel like he would have been wearing that stuff because you need to wear something. You can't wear black because you're in the sun all the time. That shit's gonna cook you. So wearing white, and then also it's very thin, and he was probably freeballing it because it was so hot.
I think he was definitely freeballing it.
Well, no, actually, because when he had the thing when they crucified him.
Yeah, but that's not because they undressed him and he had that thing on. That's what they gave him.
I thought that was like the olden time underwear.
No.
That was the Tommy Hilfiger.
No, that was the Fruit of the Loom.
thought that was the hill figure at the time.
Jesus with his fruit of the loom. Anyways, but the guy had a 6-pack. Holy fuck.
I know.
Walking around the desert, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man,
That's
he
some
could
cardio. The guy fucking had cardio.
Maybe they were Abercrombie and Finch.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was, minus the cologne. Anyhow, back to this Occasion Avenue. This has got to be my least favorite song I've ever heard from Helloween.
Yeah, I know. These guys.
I think that's the best way for me to wrap this up.
This disappointed me so much. Like,
On Halloween, of all days. But
disappointed me so much.
But the conversation was epic.
Yeah, but also like.
But I'm sure we also upset a bunch of people.
Why?
I don't know, because
If
people
you're
these
upset, put why you're upset in the comments, and we'll make sure to apologize.
No, we'll make sure we don't apologize and we just laugh at you.
I'll go on my own YouTube account and I'll respond.
People these days get pissed off over everything. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, technically didn't we just say shit that happened? Like we just revisited shit that happened. It's like we
I didn't say anything that was a lie.
We didn't go out of line here. There was no we didn't give our own opinion on the situation.
No, we just stated facts.
We stated facts. This is exactly what happened.
We just stated facts. But like the other day at work, I gave somebody the finger, and they were all upset about it. Like,
okay, I mean, yeah. Were you atoning for someone else's actions?
no, because the fucking dude saw me carrying all of this fucking shit and not even hold the elevator door. We work in the same office, for fuck's sakes. You see me carrying all this fucking shit to the elevator, the least you could do is hold the door for me to get in.
I know how you feel, man.
So fuck, when I see the door slowly closing with his fucking face on the inside, I wanted to punch him so badly. Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Sometimes people just don't have they
There's no
don't
social skills.
They have no social skills, but they also don't think about the others. Like,
No, but if the roles were reversed, I'm sure he wouldn't have liked it. So why would the fuck would you do to others what you don't want it to be done to you?
And you know what? It's like people who smell bad. Like
fuck, there's a lot of those in my office.
Brother, listen to me.
That's why I have a bottle of Febreze at my desk. When I see them coming, I preemptive spray.
I work I work security in Toronto.
Okay, we gotta hurry up.
Hold on. I work security in Toronto, and I work as a bouncer at a club. And this dude walked out. I wasn't there when he walked in, but I was there when he walked out. Him and his girlfriend.
You had a girlfriend?
Surprise. Because the man smelled like he died 2 weeks ago. No one gave him the
notice.
heads up.
The written notice. He didn't get a written
He
notice.
didn't get the text message. The government didn't send him his postal stamps. No shit. No nothing. He died and no one told him. He smelled like onions and fucking Subway cold cuts. It was so bad. Like, it was so... It made... The onions was because it made my eyes water, how bad it smelled. And he had the audacity to come up to me and ask for a stamp so he could come back in later. I gave him the stamp, but I knew for a fact if he came back later, I was not going to let him back in. And he fucking left. He left. A minute later, I tell my boss what happened, and I'm like, just inhale for a minute, because I could still smell him. And then my boss almost threw up. And he's like, what the fuck? What was that? I'm like, dude, he's like, did he just leave? And he's looking around to see where the guy is. I'm like, dude, he's been gone for like 2 minutes. His ghost, like he left, and like a figure of him in stink stayed. Like, I don't know, man.
Fuck,
I could see the
He
lines.
still had a girlfriend. That's impressive, though.
She must be nose blind to him. Maybe she doesn't have the sense of smell.
Maybe she has COVID.
Oh, and that's how we got her.
Long COVID.
Dude, he smelled so bad. I felt bad for everyone inside because inside we had the heating on too, so it was really hot inside.
Oh, that makes it cook a little bit more. Yeah. Anyways,
cooking the onions.
I have a few of those at work. I have a bottle of Febreze. When I see them approaching me with questions, I start to pre-spray the Febreze around me to build a wall of aroma. So, yeah.
But,
anyhow.
Yeah. I didn't want to make a scene when he smelled, but my boss told me that in the future, if someone smells like shit, I can tell them they smell like shit and kick them out. So
I wish I could do that in my workplace.
Dude, it was so bad.
The office would be empty.
I felt nauseous for a bit. I had to go inside and go into the fridge, the walk-in fridge, and just kind of stand there for like 5 minutes.
All right, and on that stinky note, this one.
It was stinky.
Fuck. This was too much.
This was
too much. Guys, this is too much. This was too much. Just moving on. Nothing personal.
Stick to Pumpkins United.
To our lovely Patrono that requested. She's a lovely person. Always requests great songs. But this one...
Not it.
Not one of those.
This was not the Occasion Avenue.
No. All right.
And I don't see myself on any occasion...
Back on this avenue.
Yeah, exactly.
On that note, we'll be back tomorrow with more videos.
See ya.